Let's return now to our coverage of the planned nationwide protest for the 1st of August. I'm joined by National Publicity Secretary of the APC, Felix Morka. Mr. Morka, thank you for joining us on the news this hour. We've seen growing voices trying to discourage the convergence of young people for this protest. Talk to us about APC's position as regards the economic hardship driving the call for this protest.
Well, thanks so much for inviting me. Well, these are very difficult times for our country for a wide, number of reasons. We have had, I think, a long history of, challenges at the roots of our economic life. This is a country that, got independence, and since its independence from the British, colonial powers, has operated a monoproduct economy. Oil is all we have, and we have had for decades. And it's taking a toll on the quality of our economy and on the quality of the conditions in which our people live. Now, what we're dealing with today is the result of a generational failure to diversify the economy of this country and to build, progressive wealth, from other sources outside of oil. Now, what this President Bola Tinubu has done on the day of his inauguration, he decided to do something he knew would be somewhat unpopular, but would be ultimately beneficial, transformational for our country. The President himself and all of us in the AP, we realize that times are hard. They're hard, but it requires, some level of extreme determination to crack it so that tomorrow can be better. So I think that the President has been meeting with, citizens and eminent, citizens and everyone from all walks of life, explaining by himself. He is leading from the front, trying to convince our people that he means well.
All right.
And we as a party, we stand firmly behind the President because we're convinced that the policies he's put in place will transform the fundamentals
Mr. Morka,
of the economy of our country.
Just for some clarity, an appeal not to protest is not the same as an express order not to protest. This government appreciates the right of protest, of peaceful protest, right?
No, absolutely. Come on. I mean, this is one of the icons of our democracy, the President. He understands, democratic norms, democratic standards, and I am a veteran human rights and pro-democracy lawyer. That's what I've done all my life. So, you will not have a better defender of, the right to, peacefully assemble as you have in the President and some of us, who today are speaking up, asking our people to be calm. Now, yes, our people have a right to speak out, to protest, to organize. But the concerning thing about this particular plan to have this nationwide protest, it's significantly a faceless protest. I have led protests. I participated in protests. But when we do that, we link our arms. The leaders of the protest will come in the front with arms linked to say, I am Felix Morka, he is Mr. B, she is Mrs. C, and we are saying with those behind us that these are the things we are seeking for government to address. In this instance, we do not have any identity to those who are organizing this. And that makes it especially, dangerous and potentially, violent and uncontrollable. Look, just like our people have a right to, organize and to protest, the government has a duty, has an extreme duty to also protect the lives and property of Nigerians. That is, one of the primary duties of government. So I think that this is not a question of anybody asking anyone not to protest. Yes, protest if you may, but be sure that the protest does not turn into a program or an orgy of violence. That will be unacceptable today and tomorrow.